power is never given. It is seized by those ruthless enough to see through people instantly. You are not judged by your heart. You are judged by your shadow, by what you seem to be. In the next few minutes, I will give you 7 Machiavellian psychological laws, weapons to strip masks, expose fears, and pierce through the fragile illusions people hide behind. You will learn to read anyone, in the office, across the dinner table, on social media, even in silence. By the end, you will know how to spot the lie behind a smile. You will know how to predict the next move before it's made. You will know how to guard yourself from manipulation, and more importantly, how to wield it. This is not self-help. This is survival. This is quiet domination. So stop asking what they want. Start seeing what they fear. Let us begin. Master the mask or be enslaved by it. When people look at you, your coworkers, your boss, even your so-called friends, are they truly seeing you? Or just the mask you've carelessly stitched together? Here's the brutal truth. Your reality is invisible. Power bends only to appearances. You may cling to authenticity like a toddler clutching a blanket, convinced that honesty will protect you. Pathetic. Has honesty ever propelled the quiet worker past the charismatic fraud? Has truth ever triumphed over charm in politics? Only a fool believes so. Machiavelli knew better. He declared, "Men in general judge more by the eye than by the hand. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." He was right. Men do not judge your deeds. They judge the illusion they mistake for you. And here lies the disease of the weak. They think effort speaks for itself. They grovel in obscurity while the confident puppet master steals the crown. They whine about being overlooked, as if the world owes them recognition. The truth? No one cares about your honesty. No one rewards your invisible virtue. If you fail to control perception, you will be trampled under those who do. Princes were never praised for their true nature. A tyrant could appear merciful. A coward could appear fearless. And as long as the crowd believed the mask, reality was irrelevant. Nothing has changed. Your resume is a mask. Your Instagram is a mask. Your office presence is a mask. Recruiters, followers, colleagues, they don't know you, and they don't want to. They respond only to confidence, poise, and the aura you project. So what would Machiavelli demand? That you forge an image sharp as a blade, that you cloak your weakness, magnify your strength, and let your enemies choke on false rumors while your allies feed on curated appearances. Never reveal yourself fully, not even to friends. Once they see everything, you have nothing left to guard. Understand this, a mask is not a lie. It is armor, it is survival, and so the law is absolute. Appearances rule, reality kneels. The world doesn't reward raw authenticity, it punishes it. The throne belongs to those who master perception. Dominate your mask, and you dominate how others move, think, and yield before you. So ask yourself, what mask are you wearing today? And more importantly, does it serve you, or do you still serve it? Choose fear. Love is fragile. You crave to be liked, to be admired, to be loved. So you give, you sacrifice, you soften your voice, you smile when you'd rather not. Pathetic. You convince yourself that love buys loyalty. But tell me, when has love alone ever protected anyone in power? When has it ever stopped betrayal? Love is built on gratitude, and gratitude is fragile. It dies the instant you stop feeding it. Fear is different. Fear is anchored in punishment. Fear is rooted in consequence. Gratitude evaporates. Terror endures. Consider the boss who tries to be everyone's friend. Employees laugh at his jokes. They devour the free pizza. They nod politely in meetings. But when he asks them to stay late, Suddenly, they vanish. Love collapses under inconvenience. Now compare him to the boss who commands respect, not with sadism, but with boundaries sharp as steel. When he says, "This must be done," it gets done. Why? Not because they love him, but because they fear the price of defiance. Machiavelli carved this truth into stone centuries ago. It is much safer to be feared than loved. For men are ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, covetous. He wasn't insulting humanity. He was exposing it. People are weak, opportunistic, self-serving parasites. Depend on their love, and you are their hostage. Root your power in fear, and you are their master. Look at your own life. How many times have you given everything, your time, your loyalty, your sacrifices, believing it would secure love? And yet the moment you stopped giving, the affection withered. That was never love. That was transactional gratitude, and gratitude never survives famine. But fear survives. Because fear is the knowledge that betrayal carries a cost. Fear is not cruelty. Fear is not mindless abuse. Fear is clarity. It is the silent law that crossing you has consequences. In business, the consequence is losing the deal. In relationships, it's losing you. In politics, it's humiliation, exile, or worse. People respect what they fear to lose. They trample what they love without cost. So what would Machiavelli demand of you? He would command, stop groveling for approval like a slave. Stop mistaking kindness for power. Instead, establish boundaries sealed with punishment. Never craft a rule you are unwilling to enforce. Let fear exist without cruelty. It should be the fear of losing your favor, not the terror of your wrath. Mix mercy with iron. Show kindness, but let them know mercy is your choice, not their right. Fear, properly managed, does not kill loyalty. It cements it, and so the law is absolute. Fear endures. Love dissolves. Love makes you a supplicant. Fear makes you a sovereign. Master fear within yourself. Embrace the steel to enforce consequence, and the world itself will bow, terrified to cross you. So I ask you, are you still chasing love like a starving dog, begging for scraps? Or are you ready to command fear, the only bond strong enough to last?
Hey guys, we're Strategy, based in Abu Dhabi. We use AI tools to make these concepts come to life, but it's our amazing team who goes deep, breaking down powerful philosophical ideas and showing how they really apply in everyday life. We hope you enjoyed today's content.
Strike once, but strike decisively. Most men fail not because they are too cruel, but because they are pathetically timid. They hesitate. They soften their blows. They punish with trembling hands, terrified of appearing harsh. In their cowardice, they spread suffering over time, manufacturing enemies who never forget and never forgive. The same with generosity. Fools give endlessly, thinking kindness will buy eternal love. But endless giving breeds dependence. It creates beggars, not allies. And when the handouts stop, so does the loyalty. Mercy without force breeds chaos. Generosity without precision breeds parasites. This is where the weak stumble. They hesitate. They dilute punishment. They sugarcoat hard truths. They prolong endings. They scatter kindness like a beggar tossing crumbs, desperate to be adored. And what do they achieve? Resentment, exploitation, decay. Machiavelli stripped away this cowardice. He declared, men should either be caressed or annihilated. Injury should be such that one does not fear revenge. Understand the lesson. Half measures are poison. If you must wound, wound so deeply they can never strike back. If you must punish, punish once, and with such force that no one dares cross you again. If you must end something, end it clean. Look at your own life. When you fire an employee, do you drag it out with endless warnings, humiliations, performance reviews? That's weak cruelty. It multiplies hatred. A true sovereign cuts, once, swift, final, done. The body falls, and the lesson is burned into memory. When you end a relationship, do you wallow in months of closure, pathetic back and forth texts, long drawn-out talks? That is cowardice disguised as compassion. It keeps the wound festering. End it in one sharp cut. The sting will fade, the respect will remain, and generosity. The gullible shower others with endless gifts, time, energy, money, hoping to be loved. But Machiavelli would demand this. Give strategically. Give to bind people to you. Give to strengthen your hold over them. A gift is not charity. A gift is a chain. So what is commanded of you? If punishment is needed, deliver it once, swiftly, irreversibly. One strike, not 1,000 scratches. If generosity is given, make it a weapon, not a weakness, an investment, not a sacrifice. Above all, reject half measures. They drain your strength. They invite revenge. They expose you as unfit to rule. This is the law of survival. A single decisive strike terrifies more than 1,000 cuts. The hesitant die in pieces. The decisive rule in silence. Master the discipline to end cleanly, to give strategically, to strike ruthlessly, and you will not merely defend your power. You will expand it. The world itself bows to the one who never hesitates. So ask yourself, are you still scattering cruelty thin, bleeding generosity wide? Or are you ready to wield Machiavelli's blade, merciful when you choose, ruthless when you must, but always decisive? Stop trusting the loudest moralist. The ones who scream about their honesty usually have none. The ones who trumpet their loyalty are the first to betray. The ones who parade their kindness are wolves wrapped in velvet. Haven't you noticed? The louder the virtue, the emptier the vessel. True strength never begs to be seen. It acts quietly, relentlessly, without needing applause. Power lives in deeds, not declarations. But here is your pathetic flaw. You are seduced by noise. You fall for the coworker who swears, "Trust me, I'd never lie." You trust the friend who proclaims, "I'll be loyal to the end." You admire the one who brags about being humble. And what happens? You let their performance blind you. Their words become your leash, and when they betray you, as they always do, you stand there shocked, like a child fooled by a magician's trick. Machiavelli cut through this centuries ago. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. The louder the appearance, the hollower the reality. Look around today. Social media is a shrine to this sickness. Endless feeds of authenticity, humility, kindness. If it were real, would it need constant broadcasting? Of course not. The desperate flaunt their supposed virtue because they have nothing else to offer. They seek applause, not truth. Their noise is camouflage for weakness. So what would Machiavelli command? He would spit on the declarations of the loud. He would ignore their moral theater. He would study actions in silence. He would watch the patterns, the private choices, the small betrayals that reveal everything. He would ally with the quiet, strong, the ones who never announce, never boast, never demand trust, but earn it through their unshakable consistency. Because real virtue doesn't advertise. Real strength doesn't need a stage. The lion does not roar to prove it is a lion. It hunts. It kills. That is enough. And here is the law. Distrust noise. Trust patterns. Those who move in silence hold the real power. Those who scream their virtue are begging to be believed. Study silence and you will never be deceived. Master this discernment, and manipulators become pawns. Their noise becomes your signal. Their declarations become your warning flag. So ask yourself, who in your circle is shouting their honesty, their loyalty, their goodness, and who, without a word, has already shown you what they truly are. Expose your own lies before the world does. The most dangerous lie is not the one you tell others. It is the one you whisper to yourself. You repeat it like a lullaby. I'm fine. I don't care. I've moved on. Pathetic. These are not shields. They are chains. Chains that rot your will, chain by chain, until you are nothing but your own prisoner. Here is your sickness. You believe these self-lies protect you. You tell yourself you're spared from shame, from pain. But all they do is preserve your weakness. They freeze you. They keep you soft. The failed entrepreneur whines, "The market wasn't ready." Lie. He wasn't ready. The broken partner sighs, "I didn't care anyway." Lie. He cared. The jobless mutters, "It wasn't meant to be." Lie. He failed to adapt. Excuses are the hymns of the defeated. Machiavelli would spit on them. He counseled rulers to learn how not to be good, to look reality in the eye, no matter how cruel, to strip away illusions, to see the world as it is, not as one wishes it to be. Only then does power begin. And here lies the paradox. You think admitting the truth will break you. Weaklings believe this. But the opposite is true. Naming your weakness hardens you. It frees you. Because once you own your flaw, no enemy can wield it against you. So what would Machiavelli demand? He would demand exposure. Brutal, merciless exposure. Catch the phrases you repeat. They reveal your self-lies. The louder you insist, "I don't care," the more it enslaves you. Contrast words with your body. You claim you're calm while your jaw locks. You claim you've moved on while you stalk them in silence. The body does not lie. Admit your fear first to yourself. Because the instant you do, the world loses its power to shame you with it. Understand this. The lie you tell yourself is the chain you forge. Break it, and you walk free. Keep it, and you choke. This is not merely inner mastery. This is strategy. A ruler who cannot face his own flaws will be exposed by rivals, destroyed by enemies, mocked by allies. But the one who names his weakness first, owns it, hardens it, weaponizes it, that ruler is untouchable. He leaves the world nothing to exploit. So ask yourself, what chains have you wrapped around your own neck? And are you strong enough to break them before they strangle you? The man who brags the loudest, the one who hijacks every conversation, the one who flexes superiority at every opportunity, is not powerful. He is terrified. The performance of superiority is always camouflage for the disease of inadequacy. And yet, you fall for it. You shrink when arrogance booms. You cower when someone boasts louder, postures harder, or drowns the room in self-praise. You mistake noise for dominance. You bow to volume. Pathetic. The truth is simple. The louder the claim, the hollower the core. By fearing them, you surrender to illusion. Machiavelli saw this sickness in rulers. He knew cruelty, when used, must be decisive and rare, not constant. A prince who must endlessly display his power confesses insecurity. Strength, once demonstrated, is remembered. Strength, endlessly paraded, reeks of desperation. Look at today's world. In the office, the manager who brags about his authority fears losing control. In politics, the leader who boasts daily of his victories fears irrelevance. In relationships, the partner who brags, "I could do better," trembles at abandonment. Their superiority is not strength. It is camouflage for their inferiority. So what would Machiavelli demand of you? He would command, when arrogance confronts you, never kneel. Ask, what fear is this man hiding? Every boast is a mask. Every display is a confession. Refuse intimidation by volume. Loudness is not proof. It is evidence of weakness. True strength moves in silence. Strip this mask not only in others, but in yourself. Ask, when do you brag? When do you overstate? That is where your fear lurks. The law is absolute. The man who must prove he is strong has already confessed he is weak. Master this truth, and braggarts lose their fangs. You will see them for what they are, children clanging pots, terrified of silence. And the moment you stop bending to their noise, their illusion shatters. Then you seize the real power, authority without performance, strength without theater, presence without begging to be noticed. So I ask you, when arrogance bellows in your face, will you keep bowing to the mask? Or will you see the fear beneath and take the crown for yourself? Stop asking what they want, ask what they fear. Desire is a costume, fear is the skeleton beneath it. Beneath every smile, every ambition, every word, lurks the same shadow, the terror of loss. But you miss it. You swallow their words whole. You believe people act from joy, ambition, choice, naive. You see the mask, not the chain tugging from behind it, and so you are fooled again and again because you refuse to look where power truly hides. Machiavelli cut through the illusions. He declared, "It is much safer to be feared than loved." Why? Because fear slices deeper than love. Fear outlasts desire. Fear drives harder than ambition. Fear is the hidden engine of mankind. Look around. The micromanager doesn't love control. He fears failure. The gossip doesn't crave stories. She fears irrelevance. The agreeable friend doesn't value harmony. He fears rejection. Strip away the masks, and you will see one truth. Fear moves people more than desire ever will. So what would Machiavelli demand of you? He would command, stop listening to what they claim they want. Watch instead what they avoid. Study what they hesitate to lose. Study what silences them. Their fear is the key to their obedience. Ask yourself relentlessly, what loss terrifies this person? Once you know it, you control their choices. Desire may seduce, but fear enslaves. Decode fear, and you can predict behavior before it happens. Exploit fear, and you bend others to your will. Master your own fear, and you strip the world of its power to control you. The law is unchanging. To master fear is to master mankind. This is not philosophy. It is strategy. Those who chase desire are manipulated. Those who command fear are sovereign. So ask yourself, are you still clinging to the lie that people act from love, from ambition, from joy? Or are you ready to see what Machiavelli saw? That beneath every choice, every smile, every mask, there is only fear, and the one who controls fear controls them all. Appearances deceive, fear stabilizes, decisive cruelty preserves order. These are not moral lessons, they are survival codes. To wield power, you must kill illusions. You must see the world not as you wish it, but as it is, a battlefield where hesitation is death. Machiavelli's truth is eternal. Only those ruthless enough to govern perception, command fear, and strike without mercy endure. The rest are swept aside, forgotten, conquered, ruled. The choice is yours. Bow to illusion or master reality.
Thanks for spending time with us. If this sparked a new way of thinking, hit like and subscribe to keep the ideas flowing. And don't forget, check the description for the links to the original books and resources we used today. We'll see you in the next one.